The walls are not exactly flat or straight. I could have bought lumber at Home Depot that just had matching warps. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. I did get this lumber at Home Depot. Which, maybe the wall is actually straight then. Welcome back to Factor 85 Labs. I am up here in what will be our little kid's room again. It's got another project to do. So there's one of the beds with those bed rails that we did last time, and I've got this cool princess bed net over it. I want to add a little shelf that sits right up along the top of this door frame and runs the length of this wall, around this corner, down that wall, and across the top of that doorway too, to this wall. Right, I've got all the pieces of wood that I need to make these shelves. I've got all my measurements up here. These will be really simple. It's just 3 pieces, some 45s, so I'll just need to put a few supports underneath the shelves at either end, and then right on the corner where they come out, I was just going to put a little shelf, maybe some triangular pieces, just to hold the shelves up. And then I had an idea. Pretty much everything I know about building just about anything I learned from my grandpa. My grandpa was a carpenter, among many other things, so I learned a lot of tricks from him. Not all of them were very good tricks. One of the things that I have that was my grandpa's was some old patterns. There were things that he had built a number of times, so he had cut out patterns either out of wood or cardboard. One of those things that he had a pattern for were these silly looking wooden bears. I have a set of shelves that my grandpa built that are up in our nursery, and I thought, what would be better than to use my grandpa's pattern for these silly bear supports to put up these shelves in what will be our kids' room. So I'm going to do that. This bear is a little big, but there's a smaller version of this bear too. Problem is this one doesn't have the arm. I scaled the arm down to get it to the right size, and I'll cut some of these out so I'll have a pattern for the arms for the little bear too. So I'm going to get the saw out. I'll make the big cuts, just all the cuts that I need, the 45s for the shelves. Get those done first, and then with the ends and the pieces that are cut offs, I'll get my bears, trace them out, make some bear shelves. These all cut down, but the walls in that house, they're not exactly flat. Some of the corners aren't really square. I took them in and held them up to figure out a few little tweaks. So for the most part, they're good to go. And then we'll cut out some bears. Got all of the parts finished and all of the shelves finished. I'm not sure what you guys last saw because my phone died. So I have the bear here, and he is going to be the little bracket for the shelf that's going to sit here at this corner. And then I've got a couple other little brackets that'll go down here, and some funny looking little pieces that'll go against these slanted walls on the ends of the shelves. Everything's just sanded down, got the rough spots off. I'm not finishing any of this because eventually this room's getting repainted, and when we paint it, the shelves will get painted too. Put a line up here that is level all the way from that wall around to the other wall. The room is not level at all. I'm going to put some of these little pieces up to get these shelves sitting on. Once all of these are up, I will get these shelves screwed together and get them set up where they go. And there we go. The shelves are done. There's a gap behind this one because, like I said, the walls are not exactly flat or straight. The only way I could have solved that would have been to cut each of the shelves to match the warps in the wall, or I could have bought lumber at Home Depot that just had matching warps. I'm just kidding. I did get this lumber at Home Depot, which maybe the wall is actually straight then. So there's my grandpa's little bear there holding the shelf up here on the corner, and that's pretty much all I needed to do, put these shelves up. There we go, got the shelves done. Having the wire up the wall there, it's not super pretty, but it's just a temporary solution. It's only going to be there until the kids get a little bigger and they stop starting to stick their fingers in the outlets. So, if you enjoyed this, click the little like button, let me know, leave me a comment, let me know what kind of projects you're going to be working on this winter. Thanks for watching this. We'll see you next time.